Good afternoon, Lions. Hey, my friend Gary said hi. My friend Doug said hi.
Good job.
Johnston, he's over here just yapping. Oh. Yeah. Oh, the lucky guy. The lucky guy. Will ya? Look at that real lion in the whole building. She's gonna help. She's just doing that because she thinks it'll get away from you making fun of her. But it won't work out, Marty. It just won't happen. Hey, Lion Doug, you want to start us off?
King Lion?
King Lion? You used to be King Lion, but
President, darling fellow lions and guests, I have a happy dollar, and especially Dolly's happy dollar, because she got a call from Comcast today trying to sell her something.
An extended program?
Something like that. This is actually business oriented. She says, what business are you talking about? She says, I got lions down here. Boy, she lay into him, and she had him asking all kinds of questions, and looked up lions on the internet. This guy might get hooked. What a turnaround.
right on. Dina, how's stuff?
President Darlene, fellow lions and guests, stuff is good, I guess. But that's wow. I am frustrated because Doug brought up a bunch of bad memories. About 2-3 times a week I get an Amazon call. I don't have an Amazon account. You know, and they're wanting to charge these $1,000 phones and stuff like that. That is exactly why I do a screenshot and send it to my husband. He has the Prime account. Thank you, Steve. My second dollar is a happy dollar. Where I'm glad to have some rookies to be in our midst, and looking forward to working with these people, Dawn and Kim, and we are somewhat normal, but not quite. We don't know whether to wear a mask or not. So here we go. Welcome. We're Abby normal.
That's from a movie. It was a good movie. Hey, Lion Greg, what's going on with you?
President Darlene, and fellow lions and guests. This is a real happy dollar. This is because, hey, Tom, hey. I want everybody to know that Tom's only friend, his nice wife, new member, is here today. But his only friend.
Little do you know, I actually put up with Tom, so that puts him on the edge of being his friend. How about you, Mike Parker? You got a dollar out. What's going on?
You run his daughter.
Yeah. President Darlene, fellow lions and guests, I've got a sad dollar at the passing of past District Governor Dick Carney.
Oh, we're starting to lose him, aren't we, Ken? We're starting to lose him. Mr. Zone Chair, how is it?
President Darlene, fellow lions and guests, ugly Pat, and beautiful Marnie. Two happy dollars. First happy dollar, Marnie and I spent the most fantastic weekend in Spokane, Washington. They said it's going to rain every day. The rain they have in Spokane is like a quick shower down there. The second happy dollar, I had to ask Marnie if she'd get up and help Pat look better.
Well, there is some truth to that statement. There's no doubt. A lot of truth. What do we call you today, Marilyn? First Vice District Governor Marilyn. There we go.
Don't call her late for dinner.
Too many titles. President Darlene, fellow lions and guests. I have 4 happy dollars. I think we have a couple of guests over here, and a guest over here, and a new member, I understand. So it's so good to see you, Chris and Pat, and these 2 people. So I got 4 happy dollars for 4 new faces.
Now, I have it under good authority. You're Tom Fulton's only friend. We've just heard it, so it's gotta be true. Right? Right? And haven't you been like a good friend of his for like 37 years? It seems like it. So should I go get the happy dollar out of him? Okay. Yes, ma'am. I know what that look is. I do. What? Oh, come on. Not him.
Anybody but him.
Ow, Ryan, ow.
Thank you, oh most honorable tail twister. President Darlene, fellow Lions, yes, here's 5. I'm sorry I wasn't here last week. Yeah, I know you didn't even notice, but some of you noticed my Facebook page sitting by the pool in Las Vegas waiting for the airport trip. That was nice. Second happy dollar is I was talking with Terry Woodruff, one of our past presidents, and I said, I'm feeling really good. All the Lions that I sponsored are still alive. So Ron, stay healthy. You're working on to stay healthy. Terry, and who else is still in here? Oh my goodness. Third happy dollar is that I lost exactly 0 while I was in Las Vegas. And the other 2 were for just missing the meeting.
That means I didn't gamble.
He has no idea what I stole from his garage while he was gone. He lost. He lost. Why, Jim Reinecke, how are you, sir?
Queenland, Darlene, distinguished tail twisters again. I've got a sandbuck that he shot me down on, but we'll talk about that later. Queenland, Darlene, yes, you know, it's wonderful. I just heard on the news last week, a couple of nights ago, that we'd soon be back to normal, and I told Eileen, and she said, God, I hope not. Anyway, I've got a sad dollar. Lion Dick Corning passed away, and he was one of a pair of 2 people named Dick, and we won't go into what they call themselves, but they were both from Central Park.
There must be an inside joke there. Why, Larry Hansen's got a happy buck. That's cool. He's got 2.
Madam President, fellow Lions guests, I've got 2 happy dollars because we just had 2 great weeks visit with my daughter here from Montana.
And when are you headed over to see her? Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. I gotta get those plans made. How are you, Lion John? Good. You look like $1 million minus the change. Lion Skip, second time I've seen you today. Just seems like minutes ago. Just minutes.
President Darlene, fellow Lions guests, had the pleasure of working at the Chuck Wagon at the Fish Frolic on Saturday in the cold weather. Where's there? Yeah. I'm gonna work on that. Anyway, I happened to see a fish that was caught that big. It was an embellishment fish, but yeah, looked like the kids had a good time.
It was a big fish tank.
Oh, I think I'd be remiss if I didn't throw a plug in for my friend Gary Hill, who has clothing for those people that came here unclothed. Make sure that you pick something up before you take another bite of food or even speak. Let's see, anybody else down here? Oh, man. Does anybody here want to hear from Lion Mike Boland? No. No? Okay, come on over here. Lion Sharon.
Thanks a lot.
Only treating you with the respect you deserve, that's all. Okay. Lion Mike, she said go ahead. Nope, she said go ahead. Believe me, I've been divorced enough times, I don't need to be told twice.
President Darlene, fellow Lions and guests, I have $2 today that are happy. Recently, I was diagnosed as being diabetic, and my A1C, which is the main reading for that, if you didn't know that, recently I had labs done and my A1C was went from 12.5 to 6.5.
He's got 2 feet left.
Yeah, well, it didn't get that bad. The other happy dollar is I'm happy to be here. More ways than one.
Thanks for bringing him, Lion Anita. That's just darn fun. Yeah, I think we've all had that conversation with a diabetic friend. You know, when that number gets over 10, you better change your life or you'll not be having one. How about you, Lion Sherry, now? Is it good now?
It's good now.
All right.
President Darlene, fellow Lions and guests, my happy dollar is for my daughter. She just graduated from Style Masters Beauty College. And this week she's practicing for her boards and she'll be taking those in about a week. And after that, she will be working at Lux downtown on Commerce. So if anybody needs their hair done, go see Sarah. You better get in there quick.
Hey, Lion Gary, I'll go sell a car and maybe she can do something about your back. Huh? Does that work? Yeah. Sounds good. Actually, I could line up any 5 guys in here. We could take all of our ears down. That'd keep her busy for a week. Anybody else in the room? So as we're walking up, I'll do my $5 if you can find me a 5 in there. So President Darlene, fellow Lions and guests, one of the fun parts of being a lion that's still 6 feet above ground is making hamburgers with Lion Steve Patterson. I gotta tell you,
He's never been 6 feet
watching
above the ground.
that guy play with his meat is just an incredible experience. I don't care who you are, that's funny. Hey, Lion Tom, did you know your wife was here? Yeah.
President Darlene, fellow Lions and guests, I have $1. Thank you, everybody that helped out Saturday, especially Skip, who cooked that one hamburger.
Sorry, here we go. You know, I gotta stop.
I have some happy and sad dollars. President Darlene, fellow Lions and guests. And the sad dollar is I had to not go and help on Friday because my back was just doing terrible things. And then I got Donna to do Saturday for me. So, and then another happy dollar, take the whole thing. Yeah, the whole one. It is someone's birthday today. Miss June McDaniel.
Happy birthday! You'll never tell another living soul you're having a birthday, will you?
President Darlene, fellow Lions and guests, here's $5 for my birthday. Thank you.
Oh, that just never gets old, does it? Lion Steve? Actually, I should probably ask Lion Jim. He's the oldest guy in the building. Oh, Lion Darlene, do you have a happy birthday today? See? No? Anybody else want to chip in? All right. I'll sit down over here with Lion Gary and let the president get on to work. Thanks, everybody.
I will call this meeting to order.
Invocation by John Claypool.
Father, we stand before you on thanksgiving for the many blessings that you give us every day. Today we are thankful to be gathered here as Lions, be of service to our community, to have great times together. I ask you to watch over all of us, protect us from evil always. I ask you to bless this food which we have eaten to us and us in your service. Amen.
Amen. Gina, pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Streets of the sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of thy pilgrims ride, from every mountain side, let freedom ring.
Okay, Terry, are there any guests today?
President, Darlene, fellow Lions and guests. Yes, we do. Doug, and a couple to introduce.
President Darling, fellow Lions and guests, I have two guests today. They're actually Lions. They've signed up and have approved. I think you recognize them when you see them. I want to introduce you Kim Hampton. Kim, would you please stand up? Wait, everybody. Kim Hampton. And the other one is Don Haynes. And Don says, wait till I get my hands on you.
I truly bet he's never said that.
Okay.
President Darlene, fellow Lions and guests, I'd like to, my wife Pat and my daughter Kristen are here. She is a member, but she's not on the list, so I actually have to be a guest.
You didn't lay her in?
You're gonna be in trouble.
All right, someone else, it's Campo Terrell.
We have a couple of things to talk about today. The first thing is we've had a terrific year, even with the pandemic. A lot of things that have taken place, a lot of places, and a lot of things we've done and had to take second spot in a lot of the things we do. We have a district governor who divided his district into 3 areas. And so, this coming week, we have the privilege of having our district governor make his official visit to the Pioneer Lions Club. Some of the protocol I'd like for all of you to pay attention to. When the district governor is here, put your hat back on, Doug. When the district governor is here, it is very, very honorable for you to stand and applaud him as he's introduced. Now,
Hey, let's practice. No.
he will be able to talk to us, I'm hoping for 2 minutes, but it may be longer. We're very fortunate to have the district governor himself in person for ours, because our zone is in G1, and Debbie Manzel is the governor representative for the 3 of them. So we're very privileged to have Doug with us next Tuesday. So you can come a little bit early next Tuesday. The one thing, where's Gary Hill? Gary, stand up a minute. You know, we've had such a bad and such a devastating year. It would be a terrific idea if everybody in this room showed up with paraphernalia from the Lions Club to show our honor for the president, the governor, who has had a disastrous year but it's been very successful. So stop and see Gary. I'm sure that he'd give you a fantastic deal on some clothing.
Yeah.
And see if we can all show up next Tuesday wearing paraphernalia for our Lions Club. John?
Spirit Day is great, and who gets to cut off his tie this year?
Moving right along. So, don't forget, next week is our official district governor's official meeting for the Longview Pioneer Lions Club. Be here and have a great time. You're going to enjoy what he has to say, I hope. With that, the second thing I have on the agenda, if everybody will please stand. Yeah, you too, Greg. Leroy, come up there too.
What a bowl of Rice Krispies that was.
As your zone chair and a past president, we have a tradition in the Pioneer Lions Club that we pass the president's pen along to the new president. Leroy, I pass that along to you because you replaced me. And now it's your turn to make somebody even better looking than you president's pen.
There's the president's pen. It's been long coming.
Thank you all very much.
Now, we're not done yet. I have the vice president's pin to pass on to Tom. Kind of 10 months too late, but here's your vice president's pin.
I also have a pin to pass on too, to, what's your name? Roy Williams. Thank you.
Thank you. That's usually done at installation, so when Tom gets installed, we'll do it again. We'll pass the pins down again. So, thank you. Okay, Bob Jensen, would you like to talk about concessions?
I'm on the way, Bob. I just want you to know on the way over here, I'm not going to pass anything, I promise.
Members and guests, Friday was our 7th time to Safeway. We had 26 Lions that worked on the kettle corn and cotton candy Friday. Saturday, the fish frolic. The weather didn't cooperate. It was cold, wet, windy, nasty, and we still had 18 lions. Can you, people that worked at the fish frolic, stand up for a second. I'm really proud of you. Sharon Nolan worked a double shift. Darlene and Jane went in and started cleaning utensils and pots and stuff left over from the chuck wagon. We're going to go over and finish cleaning up this afternoon. I could use 3 more helpers besides the big 5. So if you can make it, come by and see me so I get you on the list. And one more thing. What was it?
Friday.
This Friday.
Yeah.
Be number 8. So if you haven't signed up on the list, I think it's over here by Jane. Do so, or you can go online. We've been doing a little better since Tom blasted everybody about signing up.
No wonder you don't have any friends.
Thank you.
He learned that at home, didn't he, Pat?
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Greg Ford.
Sorry. President Darlene, fellow ladies and guests, a couple of announcements. First of all is membership. Just a reminder that through the end of the Lions year, the end of June, there is no finish initiation fee to International. So, and we're prorating the dues through the end of the year, and we've reduced the dues this year. So it's very reasonable to bring somebody in, very reasonable. Now the second announcement is the most important. This Saturday is the service for Bob Heidemann. That will be over at the fairgrounds, 1 o'clock, and I might get there a bit early. There's probably going to be a lot of people there. And wear your yellow jackets. And if you don't have yellow jackets, whatever Lions apparel you got, and we'll probably all sit together. It's kind of a moving deal when you see all the Lions together. So Saturday, 1 o'clock.
Okay, thank you. Jane Gurdon?
Be there in a minute, Jane.
Stand up to lose weight.
Or be sat next to Jane.
President Darlene, fellow Lions and guests, I just want to remind everybody that we are doing White Cane this weekend also. And we're doing it with the kettle corn sales because we cannot do it at the stores like we have done in the past because of the pandemic. So I do have this little bucket that I will pass around if you have any loose change or whatever that you want to add to it. Please feel free to do so. We have right now about $500 over basically the year of doing desserts because we had part of last year and now part of this year. Plus we have a donation that has come in, plus whatever Dolly has accrued over the last 2 years through the tickets and like that. So I still need 2 people to help out on Friday afternoon at the Kettle Corn for White Cane. So if you are interested, it's the 2 to 4 shift and the 4 to 6 shift. Please let me know. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, spring conference, May 7th and 8th. Doug, you want to talk more about it?
Thank you, President Darlene, fellow Lions and guests. Just to add to what Greg was telling you, we also have the membership Maui drawing. Every time you bring in a member, you get your kit in the drawing. So far, there's only about 71, so your chances are pretty good of winning a week in Maui. All you gotta do is bring in a lion, or bring in a couple extra lions, you get more chits in the drawing. The drawing will be held in July after our year's over. And then it'll probably be in 2022 and you get a chance to go over there. But remember that. Okay, the second thing is that coming up a week from this weekend is our district conference. Now this has been divided into 2 sections. Most of you probably haven't been to a district conference before. This is a chance to see it without having to travel someplace and not having to pay a lot of money for hotels and bills. Excuse me. Friday will be on Zoom. Really easy. Just sign up. You'll get your Zoom link. You hook on it. And you sit back with your tennis shoes or your slippers or whatever you want and watch the show. It's going to be a nice one. We got international guests coming to talk. We've got several great events that we're going to be presenting there. The second day, Saturday, is going to be a live event at Camo Shanter Park. And our Lions concession team is going to be there to provide hamburgers and hot dogs for all that come. So we're inviting Lions from all over our district to be there. It starts officially at 10 o'clock. We have 2 hours of special presentations, and then the rest of it is going to be fun and games and dancing and cheering to Lions Uncaged, because it's going to be outside. You don't have to wear a mask. If you want to wear a mask, you're welcome to. Plenty of places to spread out, so it won't be a good thing. But I do need you to sign up. There's no charge for it, but I do need you to sign up so we can get you registered. So if anybody hasn't signed up and wants to do this, please see me right away. Thank you.
And isn't Steve also from the year before doing the drawing for the pins for the money that was?
Yes. last year, there was no spring conference, and District Governor Steve Stottinger from Fort Vancouver is going to be at our conference here. He had a contest going. Actually, he passed out little G-bags, they call it G-bags, some people call it other things, but he called them G-bags. And in those G-bags, they had like 5 lion skins. And then one of those lion skins has a number. And if you pick up the G-bag, and you still have it, there's a number on there, one of your little pins, and that number may be worth $500. There could be 2 winners at $500, and 1 winner at $250. Now, all you gotta do is be there. This is on Saturday, so you can have the hamburgers, hot dogs, and everything else. If you didn't get a chance, because you didn't get to all the clubs because of the pandemic, if you did get a chance, you can buy a G-bag for $5. But he's only got 10 or 11 left, so be there at 10 o'clock if you want to get one of those. But the chances of winning are pretty good. Not as good as going to Maui, but they're still pretty good. So yeah. I would definitely look at coming for that reason if nothing else. You get free food Saturday, 10 o'clock, Saturday, the 8th. Friday on the 7th will be our virtual convention. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. This is an announcement from Gina that the annual awards meeting will be May 19th at noon at the shop. May 19th. Yeah. So we'll announce it again next week also, the next 2 weeks. So, all right. Steve Patterson, did you have? You want me to do awards first? Okay, so Gina, why don't you come up and do awards?
President Darlene, fellow Lions and guests, I feel inadequate. You guys are holding things on Fridays and Saturdays, and I haven't been able to attend because I'm committed to my grandson on those days. So I'm gonna, he's 2.
And your point, raise the average.
All right, you heard the invitation, no complaining. All right, so, but I want to put down the mic and I want to applaud all of you who've helped. Thank you. This has been a challenging enough year, and I do appreciate all the work that you have done, and I want to applaud each and every one of you. We want to talk about awards for the month of March, and I'm a little challenged in that department as well because I didn't get my email over to Jim and Eileen soon enough. So your promise of a certificate, I promise that you will get a certificate, but I want to recognize you without a certificate today. And I think in light of the way things have been going, you can understand. Last awards meeting, I had Mr. Terry Woodruff step in, and I did watch it online, so thank you, Terry. You did an amazing job. The problem with doing awards online is because you can't hear people's feedback, and you kind of feed on what people say and do, and so this is going to be amazing for me because it's been well over a year. Not that I haven't appreciated all of you, because we have had award meetings, but we don't have. I really want to say welcome to the Dawn and Kim and Pat and Kristen, because we don't have a rookie award for the month of March, but things are looking up, you guys. Things are looking up. So thank you for being here today, and we challenge you to roll up your sleeves and get involved. So with that being said, our next award is for Unsung Lion. Unsung Lion of the Month. We have a candidate who has been, he's been a president of this club. He has also been a zone chair. He has stepped up. He's getting an award because he sees that this has been a challenging year, and he has stepped up and done things that needed to be done. You see him rushing around here getting things organized for the meeting. Terry Woodruff, he stepped in for me last month because my granddaughter had COVID and we were quarantined, and I told him at the last minute, and he did a wonderful job. You guys can go back and look at that on YouTube, and we're still going to get a picture. Somebody want to take his picture? Cindy's not here. I want to hug him.
He's trying to make up. One time he was secretary treasurer for 4 years and his wife did all the work.
Yeah, I don't really care. I'm just happy he's here. I'm happy he's part of this group. Celebrity. I will get that award to you. And our next award is for the Lion of the Month. And we had a little chat. The awards committee had a little chat last week, which Terry didn't attend, but that's okay because he was busy cleaning up our mess. But over here, the last chair, you'll see that I have something taped up here. This is, we're going to shake things up a little bit. It says LOM, Lion of the Month. So for the four weeks in that month, we expect the Lion of the Month to sit here until we pass the award to someone else. So we're going to do that starting next week. And Steve told me he didn't like this idea. It was a good idea, but he didn't like it. And he didn't like it because he is the one who's getting this award. But I'm going to tell you why he's getting this award. He's getting this award because of his work on orientation. He did a really nice orientation when we were on Zoom. Those of you who attended Zoom saw that. He passed that along to International, which now we've got something. No one can complain about not getting orientation because it's online. Steve Patterson, Lion of the Month. We'll get another picture. And I'm sorry that next week, will you sit next to him? Yes, I will.
We'll pay you. We'll pay you. How's that?
Thank you, Cindy's fill-in. All right. So I'm going to read off some names. I'm not going to try to tell you the things that Terry told you last awards meeting. But if Ryan Littlefield, Jim Sessions, Carrie Ann Botero, Sandy Catt, Cindy Sessions, Carrie Ann again, Ken Botero, Jean Morelli, Tony Botero, Carrie Ann again, Ken Botero, Rick Johnson, or Bob Speck are in the building. Please see me in this corner. Yeah, I see that, but I was being funny. I was feeding out all this stuff that's going on. All right, with that being said, round of applause for our winners, and I'll hand it back to Shirley.
Thank you. Yeah. All right. All right, now, Steve Patterson, you are up.
Stand up, Steve. Take the booster seat.
You folks didn't know this.
Yeah.
God made us the height we are when we reach perfection. You're a little quicker than Thank you. It is indeed a pleasure, President Darlene and fellow Lions and guests. We have some newer members that have not had an induction, and we'd like to do that today. So those of you who have not been through an induction, would you please, let's see, we'll have you stand up. Oh no, we'll bring it up here.
Yep.
Okay. With your sponsor. Pat, person, aren't you a member? Who's got the application for her?
She knows some of us, so it's in question.
Yeah.
Is there anyone else?
Yeah. You have power invested in yourself.
Each of you hold one of these, if you would, please.
we able to see everyone?
You have difficulty, the rest of us are okay.
Yeah. I'm up on the platform.
Would you like to stand in the chair?
Now, have a seat, please. Ladies and gentlemen, you up here are joining the largest service organization in the world. We are a membership approaching 1.5 million people in 50,000 clubs in over 200 countries. No one else does that. Not Elks, Rotary, Chamber of Commerce, none of them. We were started in 1917 by a Chicago businessman by the name of Melvin Jones. And he thought people should be giving back to their communities if they really cared about other people, and that was his mantra. My favorite saying is from him, and it says, "You're never going to be anybody till you do something for somebody else." And that's what Lions is all about. I want you to repeat after me, because in 1925, Helen Keller came to the first international convention and said, "Lions, would you please be knights for the blind?" And the Lions accepted that challenge. So take the candle that you have there, if you'll twist the bottom, it should light up. Hey, is that magic or what? It's a symbolic gesture that you're making today, that you will challenge yourself to fulfill the vision of Helen Keller. Now, I want you to repeat after me with an "I will." Do you promise to be as good a lion as you possibly can be? Do you promise to get to know the other people in the club?
I will.
You promise to work as a lion? You see what happened to Tom when he said yes? You know, by the power then vested in me by Lions Clubs International, I'd like to officially welcome you to the Pioneer Lions. Temporarily, you're going to get what's known as a red badge. And in order to get rid of that red badge and get yourself a blue badge, who's got a blue badge on? Mike Parker, stand up. Well, you can stand up. Just stand up. Stand up, please, Mike. Okay, you'll get a blue badge that looks like that. But there's 4 things you're going to have to do. Pat, can you name one of those 4 things? Volunteer for what? A work party, okay? I know you have. Okay, next. What do you think? There'd be another thing that you're going to have to do to get that red badge.
Orientation.
Go to an orientation, okay?
Attend a board meeting.
Attend a board meeting, and then maybe do one other thing that involves another club. Make a visit. Those 4 things. Well, when you do those 4 things, then you will become officially a blue badge Pioneer Lion. Mentors, sponsors. Doug, Tom, will you promise to mentor your new lions?
Yes, yes.
Excuse me. Will you promise to continue to say yes to your wife, Tom? Make her feel welcome?
Yes.
Pioneer Lions, will you promise to make these new Lions feel welcome? I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, let me tell you.
Not again, for sure.
It is my pleasure then to welcome you once again as Lions, and I'm going to take just a moment so that you don't get fined for it. I want you to say something about yourself.
1 minute. I'm a happily married woman.
I repeat that.
I'm happy that she's a happy married woman.
Well said, well said. Okay. I guarantee you we'll be asking you to do things because that's what we do. We give ourselves, we give to the community, and I hope you will enjoy your membership, and please let Tom rest once in a while. Okay? Thank you. Let's have a big hand, Lions.
Well, welcome, new Lions. Yeah. Hopefully, we can get a new list and your names will be on the list so you can just check your name off. But until then, make sure you sign in on the list if your name's not on there. Any senility today, Gail?
Oh my goodness.
I think everyone signed in.
All right. Yeah. All right. Some announcements. White Cane on Friday at the Kettle Corn. So Bob Heideman's Memorial Saturday at 1 o'clock at Expo Center. If you haven't signed up for the spring conference, see Doug. That's the 7th and 8th of May, which is coming up. If you haven't signed up, and I don't know, is there still openings for Friday? Okay, so if you want to do a part of a work party, new the members, there's some openings on Friday. Okay, we have some drawings today. I'm going to do the end of the month drawing first, and the winner is Pat Parker.
Hey.
So,
red Corvette.
so Pat, do you want the money? Do you want a free lunch, or do you want it to go to one of the causes? White Cane. Okay. All right. All right. So white ticket. 4 7 2 3 5 6.
I got 5.
Oh, not again, Gary Hill. Oh.
What is there, like $11?
Yeah. All right, so Gary Hill. All right, orange ticket. Yeah. 92 69 92. Oh, Gary Hill. Oh my gosh!
And he also sold $16,000.
What? Oh. So, Gary, where do you want the orange ticket to go to? White Cane. Okay. Now we have desserts.
Okay, first off, thank you very much. There was $121.38.
All right.
Iowa gets first pick.
Oh, she's already got it.
And that means the big storms and gets the rest are included.
Oh no, again, Dick?
He got it last week.
I know. Well, he can't complain then that he never wins now because he's won 2 weeks in a row. Okay. All right. So next week, remember to wear your Lions apparel because it is the first of the month. And we will have Doug as our guest speaker. Okay. And yeah, I know we have city sessions coming up talking about the Adopt a Senior project, and she's going to bring cards and a list. So if you would like to take some names off the list and do the Adopt a Senior. We also have a scholarship day. We're not sure how we're going to do it. Part of it may be Zoom, part of it may be what the people receiving their scholarships may be here. We're still working on that. And it may be either the 3rd week or the 4th week. We may have to flip a little bit because they have until Friday to get their forms in for the scholarship. So they're hoping that Sandy Pat's hoping they had enough time to get everything turned around and do it on the 18th. But we may have to flop it a week. So any other announcements? Then I will adjourn this meeting.